What's up, Rockets? I'm Trey Sever.
And I'm Malik Knox.
And this is J-Rocket TV.
Our top story, San Antonio held its 4th annual coffee festival in La Velita on Saturday, January 9th, after being postponed from December 12th due to weather.
This one-day event gave coffee lovers the chance to taste and buy freshly brewed coffee from all around the world and learn about the production process.
Many of the Texan coffee companies were there, ranging from Red Bud Roasters to White Elephant Coffee Company, and roasted and brewed over 40 types of coffee. If you missed it this year, you can catch it next year, buddy.
In tech news, completely wireless earbuds are finally becoming a viable option, with stuff like Braggie's wireless earbuds just recently being released.
Now, the latest reports say that Apple is getting on board with a new pair of wireless headphones to be released under the Beats brand.
The headphones are stored inside a case, which both charges them and stores them so they don't get lost.
Signs point towards phones in general moving away from the headphone jack in favor of wireless headphones, as reports also say that Apple's newest phone will not include one, but rather include a revamped pack of headphones that plug into the Lightning port.
The new pair of headphones is said to launch alongside the rumored iPhone 7 this fall, though there is no official release date set as of now.
Now here's Austin Hinson with the album review.
Something happened on the day he died. Spirit rose a meter and stepped aside. Somebody else took his place and bravely cried, I'm a black star.
On January 8, 2016, British singer-songwriter and music icon David Bowie released his 25th studio album titled Black Star, which actually tied to the day of his 69th birthday. Considering the amount of time I have, it's impossible to go into any great depth into Bowie's career, because he has such an incredibly diverse catalog of music to listen to stylistically, and has something for just about everyone. As some of you might have heard, this is also Bowie's final studio effort, as he peacefully died a couple days later after privately battling cancer 18 months prior. In fact, Bowie intended Black Star to be the parting gift for his fans. He knew of the little time he had left and spent most of it making one last album for us to enjoy. So, based on these conditions, is the release very grim or brooding or full of despair? Yes and no. The opening 10-minute title track and the lead single is pretty bizarre and full of some of the cryptic lyrics that Bowie's been known to use before in the past, with a creepy harmonized vocal delivery. The second and last single of this album, titled Lazarus, probably is the most brooding or the most solemn track on here, as this is basically Bowie casually coming to terms with his death as far as the lyrics are concerned.
Look up here, man, I'm in danger. I've got nothing left to lose.
Lazarus has a very slow and gentle rhythm with some depressive saxophones in the mix, and Bowie's delivery is incredibly passionate. If you're a Bowie fan like myself, it's even a bit difficult to listen to. A few of these songs can hit the listener on such an emotional level with this new album, depending on how much of a fan you are of his work. Another one of these songs is the closing track itself, entitled I Can't Give Everything Away. Like Lazarus, this is another song written about Bowie's feelings toward the end of his life, which is ironic, being it's the most upbeat song on this entire album. The overall tone on this track feels very bittersweet, and you could say it's his last goodbye. As much as I hate to say this, Black Star does have its filler. The tracks Tis a Pity and Sue were separately released as singles last year following 2013's release the next day, but since he was literally dying during production, I don't think you can really blame him. If this were any other album, I would finish up by getting some sort of a rating, but to me, I see this as his last message to his fans, expressing the gratitude for the unconditional love and support of his work throughout the years. If you're not already a fan, I can't really recommend Black Star to you. However, if you're unfamiliar with him, if you want to check out this album, start with the earlier work during his prime. Rest easy, David. You've changed my life, and I wouldn't have stayed so close to music without you.
And now, here's Dylan and Vilmarie with today's Word on the Street.
Yo, Dylan, what's the word on the street?
What annoys you the most?
When I sneeze with my mascara on, like when I, you know.
Man, when you text people and they don't text back, and then they get mad at you for not texting back, you know what I'm talking about?
People. Everybody.
When people tell you to do something that you're already doing.
What annoys you the most?
Montana Fernandez, she's really annoying sometimes. Like, she gets on my nerves in third period, like for real.
My biggest pet peeve is when y'all be walking in these hallways, but y'all be walking real slow. Like, why? Why? What's your point? You got a place to go.
What annoys me the most is when people call you, but they just hang up real fast.
My cousin Amber annoys me the most. She's the most annoying person that I know.
When people don't like my selfie.
What annoys you the most?
Liars, what you gotta lie for? And people that hate on Drake, like y'all playing yourselves. Congratulations, you played yourself.
People going out to go get food.
When people don't bring their own seasoning salt and ask me to use mine.
What annoys you the most?
People bumping me in the hallway.
People bumping you.
Yeah.
When people walking in the hallway and they stink, they smell like something. I don't know what it is. Stink.
When people click their pens, that like really annoys me. I don't like that. When people try and talk about things they don't know what they saying, they think they know what they saying, they try and correct you when they don't know what they saying, or when they try and ask questions it's irrelevant.
Crying, like shouting or crying or something like that.
Loud noises?
Yeah.
My biggest pet peeve, these kids, we need a sign saying you cannot go under the speed limit because they just walking back. They be like this, I'm on the class.
Well, that's about all the time we have for today, Rockets. I'm Malik Knox.
And I'm Trace Sever.
And this has been J-Rocket TV. To see more of our other broadcasts and other content, check out our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/JRocketTV.
Down.